Hello, Internet. This is Owl Nest Stories. I'm Alexander. And the story of today is personal that happened to me this morning when my work day didn't go the way I was planning it to go. I'm a therapist and I had a session scheduled this morning. So I show up to work half an hour prior my clients showing up so I can set up. And there is no office key. The person from whom I'm renting the office, she forgot to leave the key. All of a sudden, I'm feeling all sorts of emotions flooding my systems and thoughts. And it's like, oh, this and that, and the blaming game, or, oh, but I reminded to her, and, what ifs, and just all sorts of things and vortexes and lots of discomfort because I'm a perfectionist. So it's a little bit difficult to realize that, I have to tell my client not to come. I have to reschedule that person. And that person already made that time available for the session. So all sorts of things are happening within me all at once, just because one key wasn't where it should have been. So I sit in the car and I'm just observing all of those emotions, catching myself going this direction or that direction within my stream of thinking, where I go like, oh, hold on a second. Here I am. Things happen. My worst fear actually became a reality. I was like, what if, something will go out of my control, which it's not my office. I'm just renting it. And what if the person who's responsible for opening it doesn't open it? And it totally happened this morning. And I lived through the fear of discomfort of figuring it all out. And it took a good 40 minutes just sitting in the car, contacting all the people to figure something out. So in the end, I ended up having a session with the person. But wait, the person came in with her 4-month toddler baby for the session. And the baby wasn't sleeping. So my perfect session completely was going not perfect whatsoever. So we had to adjust. I had to cut down her time by half an hour because the baby started fussing. So it was just an explosion of event that was happening. But you know what? It was all right in the end. Everybody survived. There was some work done. There was lots of flexibility that happened. I finally ended up having my own key cut. So I always have a key now. So that kind of fixed an issue and took the responsibility of the person who, was opening my office for me. Yeah, it feels like sometimes I for sure, I have this perfect picture and a vision of how things should unravel. And most of the times the life goes like, oh, hold on, the buddy, hold on your reins. What if what if I give you this hurdle or that hurdle? How are you going to react to it? How are you going to respond to it? How is going to be your own nervous system, your own state? And it really shows the benefits of all the work that I've done to get myself to the state where I'm at now. I'm pretty peaceful, to be honest. Can explode once in a while, but it doesn't last for a long time. And I can level myself and figure out things quite fast, actually. Yeah, but what a journey it was just to be in that vortex and stay present with all of that. Not identifying myself as a victim of that situation, not being a victim and blaming other people for their misdoings, not putting tons of labels in attaching unnecessary identity to situations that were happening, but just seeing things for what they are, just life happening, neither good nor bad. It's just happening. So what am I doing with it? Sort of similarly as the last story about the gas price, check it out if you haven't seen it yet. When you meet things and the life approaches you in a way that is completely unexpected, what do? How do you behave? Do you lose yourself? Do you become a prisoner of your emotional response? Or even the reaction without responding properly, without giving it a proper time to sit with it, to feel it, to be like, all right, I'm feeling agitated, frustrated, scared, annoyed. But am I gonna respond from that state, or am I gonna feel it, understand it, but choose the path that I'd like to walk and not what I'm being enticed to walk? Because there's lots of fun things happening around us in life right now that will want to make you to react certain way. And then you're a prisoner, If someone dictates how you should react to whatever situation, it's like a slave behavior, straight up. Yet, the events are inevitable, right? But how to respond to that event? That's the 100% freedom that comes from within, or this within. It depends on situations. So I hope that story brought you a little into your own self and thinking about your own life situations and how you communicate with life. If you have a cool story to share it down in the comments, and let's explore life together. Till next time, cheers.